This. So, my name's Joel, and I'm here today for a few reasons. I'm going to tell you my story. I'm going to give you a little bit of detail about how I ended up right here, right now. I've got some notes on the wall, the board here. These are mainly for me, but they're going to be important for you too. These are books that happen to have come up this morning in conversation. These two books they're all really quick reads. This book is like 40 pages. It's really fast. It'll help you deal with change. This book is a little bit more spiritual. This book here, The Way of the Peaceful Warrior, took me from a place where I was in school in Hollywood at South Broward, had a rack of gold teeth, was in massage therapy school thinking, oh, I'm going to make some money and start working it. And some dude that was really kind of strange goes, hey man, you ever read? No. We should try this book. Yeah, okay. Ended up reading it. It was a game changer. It's about the spiritual world we're in a time like you're in now. So, with that said, take it, read it. If not, at some point in your life, you should read these. They will change how you see it. Accidents, purpose, reason, impact. That's what I'm going to be talking to you about today. Okay? A couple things in my talk. I get excited. I'm here to make you smile. I'm here to have an impact. I'm here to help you embrace change. I'm here to make those of you who are not organ donors, and for those of you who have not gone home and talked to your parents, your friends and family about what your wishes are with your organs, to do that. Here we go. So, I was 27, I'm 42 now, so it was a few years ago. My son received a liver transplant when he was 6 months old. Let's go back a little bit. About 4 months before that, I am dating my son's mom. And we realized in the relationship that things weren't going to work. A couple weeks later, I get a call, hey, I'm pregnant. Okay, man. Now all of a sudden, the things that I thought that were important or not important inside of a relationship that were driving me crazy, I thought, man, maybe I should try to work this out. So I did try to work things out. So now to skip ahead in the story, things with his mom and I didn't work out. And my son today is amazing. If you saw him, he could be sitting right next to you. You'd never know he got sick. He's a 10th grader at a school in Coral Springs and is doing magic. I'm telling you that now because I don't want you to cliffhanger that something really sad is going to happen. It's not in this story. So, I find out I'm going to be a dad. And as you can imagine, or hopefully you don't have to imagine just yet, I had no idea what was happening. I was in school. I went to college late because, as you can picture, the high school kid that he wasn't doing school, and was managing a massage therapy school, was a massage therapist, and practicing mixed martial arts. And I noticed that inside the mixed martial arts that I was having some troubles with my neck. I couldn't really flex it. And all of you have seen mixed martial arts at some point. This is important in mixed martial arts. I couldn't do it, go to the doctor. Doctor's like, oh yeah, it's no big deal. You're a young man. I figured, okay. I mean, I'm trying to graduate college, school, work, and become a dad with a chick that I'm really not too sure I want to spend the rest of my life with. I thought maybe it's just stress, as did the doctors. So we go. And it's interesting that I'm having this talk in October. And I go in to see a doctor. Now, they're all trying to find out what's wrong with my neck. They do these needle aspiration biopsies, trying to figure out what's what. And the doctor's like, listen, we got to pull this thing out of your neck. Okay. To speed up the story, the details there, it turned out I had thyroid cancer. Now, while I'm doing the thyroid cancer fight, my grandmother gets admitted to the hospital in Jackson, in Miami, where everybody has their transplants. And the hospital commits an error that ends up killing my grandmother. Not just one of those errors where I'm kind of mad and complaining, oh yeah, they could have done better. A legitimate, give the family millions of dollars error. I'm not telling you that because hospitals make mistakes. I'm telling you that because, as you'll see in this story, there's no accidents in any of them. And for me to be in a place now where my grandmother is dying and I'm mad, my niece died there too from natural causes, but okay. Now I'm learning how to fight cancer. There's no book on it. On top of that, the cancer I got makes me hormonal. So now I'm a 240-pound guy who's hormonal and confused walking around the streets. Not good. So, my son's born February 21st. I just get done with surgery and I'm starting to go through radiation treatments. And he looked a little yellow. He was early, so it's normal. Brand new babies that are a little yellow, as you guys will learn, take them out in the sun, get rid of the bilirubin, everything's good. So that's what we did. Walked and walked and walked and walked. Didn't know that all the while something was happening to his liver. So we go into the doctor does, you guys have been to the doctor, you know when they do that checkup, and they do that test? It's an echo test. Because a hollow organ is going to echo when you tap it, right? So it's interesting the things you forget and you remember, right? So I'm sitting down with Justin's mom, and it's at the doctor's appointment, and the doctor does one of these. Doot, 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 doot. You guys need to go to Miami. Now, I'm from Hollywood. Like, Miami's like a different country. I don't want to go down there for anything, let alone after you're knocking on, like, what? So we go down to Miami. Doctors in Miami say, oh yeah, your son's got the liver like an alcoholic. What? Now mind you, I'm upset. I grew up in an atmosphere in Hollywood where there was a lot of violence and gangs, and I'm hormonal, and you're going to tell me my son's got an alcoholic what? The doctor's, oh yeah, and goes into this scientific description about what's what. Okay, it took him 40 minutes to describe the scientific position, which is as simple as you have a clogged liver, we're going to take some tubes, we're going to plug him in another part of the body, and he's going to be good. That's all he could have said that. So, goes in for the procedure, he can't do it because his liver was too cirrhosed. So he needs a transplant. A what? Now the cool thing about the body is when you're going through a trauma,